Paul, you've been accused of being the heavy in the Beatles breakup. Do you think you deserve that title?
No, I think really what happened was when the group broke up, you know, I kind of was trying to keep hold of the money that the group had earned, you know, and there was a manager in there at the time who was trying to take it off us. And so in trying to, you know, keep hold of the money, I had to sue the other chaps, and I couldn't sue the manager. So that's where I got the reputation of being heavy. But the others now thank me because we managed to save a bit of the money, you know.
So you are friendly with the other chaps then?
Kissing cousins.
I see. Well, there's been a lot of talk and rumours of the Beatles getting back together again for one last concert. What are the chances?
No chance, no.
Linda, during that initial time of the Beatles breaking up, there was a lot of criticism thrown at Paul, but there was also a lot of criticism thrown at you by John and Yoko about you being involved in recording sessions. Do you think in turn that Yoko should have been involved in the recordings with John?
Well, I think anybody can record if they want to. There was a lot of friction, a lot of playing people against each other. I mean, in truth, we're quite good friends now.
I think it was like, you know, the Beatles had broken up, and I think they probably would have broken up anyway, and it was like, you know, looking for something to blame, really, you know.
I see. Well, Linda, who asked who to join the band? Did Paul ask you to join, or did you ask Paul?
I don't know, you know, I just asked her one day, I said, you know, would you fancy being in a group and stuff? You know, when the curtain comes up and there's all people there, would you think you'd like that?
Just like that.
Was it hard at the start?
Yes, very hard at the start, but not at the finish.
Paul, why do you continue the grind of touring? Why don't you take a more passive role, perhaps?
I don't know, really. Give us a chance, you know, a couple of years, I might be well past it, might have passed out even. But
I hope not.
I like singing, you know, I like playing with the group and stuff, and playing with people like Jimmy and stuff.
Well, I like playing with you,
and
man.
Joe and Tenny,
How about me?
Charlie and Norm.
Do you make much money out of a tour like this?
It's not easy to make money on a tour like this because we take a big show around, you know, and with people like Norm around, it's pretty difficult, you know, but... Yeah, but
Didn't you hear your foot?
I think probably the tour's worked out to maybe make some money in America.
I see, and on a thing like that, is there a chance perhaps you may do a live album on this tour and release it?
We might do, you know, we record a lot of the concerts, and we haven't really thought of putting out a live one. We might do, yeah.
And Paul, what is your favourite album as far as Wings is concerned?
Wings? Don't know really, Venus and Mars, maybe, Band on the Run.
And finally, Paul, how would you like the world to remember you?
Ooh, with a grin. Okay.